Welcome to the College Football Playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, but all the drama has led up to this point, the beginning of this 12-team playoff in front of a home crowd and a raucous environment. And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story, the last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first-round game on TV. This is a dangerous spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Army Black Knights, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the UTSA Roadrunners. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. We have been waiting for this, the college football playoff with an on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this going. Roadrunners offense comes on the field first today. And this quarterback, of course, Kirk, he's the guy that stirs the drink for this team.
You talk about the total package. He runs it, produces it, directs it, acts out all the scenes. He's the whole package. I love a quarterback who understands the ins and outs of a football game. This kid plays like he wrote a manual.
Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. And the Roadrunners come to the line in the hurry-up.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Looks right for a quick completion. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. They'll try to keep the opening drive going here. It's 3rd down and 2. Can he make it to the marker? And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
And at first down, they go right back to him. Great move there. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Roadrunners pick up enough for a first down.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
Pass clock, 2nd down now.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And the Roadrunners have 1st and 10 here.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
And the Roadrunners looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Looking to throw it again. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. Offense facing 2nd and goal. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Cannot escape. They've got him. It'll be a short loss, a yard or 2. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything we prepared for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
Point after, up and good. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. So Army's offense out there for their first possession. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
Looking to pass here. Look at this, taking a shot on the very first play.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Makes a quick catch. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you've got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down in their own territory. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Chris, I'll be honest, man. I thought on fourth down and 1, they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
Quick throw caught on the left side. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Come to the line for a second down and very short now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
Here early in the game, the defense right away realizes what they're up against. Having an opportunity to move this receiver around to give him a chance to get out in space are the plays that can really cause a defensive coordinator headaches.
And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
Well, they've had an entire week to try to find weaknesses in this defense and how to attack. And here in the opening drive, they're using the receiver in motion to get him the ball in space and give him those blockers out in front. Great job of designing the play and great execution here by this offense.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Black Knights. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the UTSA offense back out there. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? And the first play of the drive now from the 25. He'll hand it off. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. The Roadrunners will come to the line to run the hurry up. Here's the handoff. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
Hold it.
So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Sticking with the running game. Fighting him off. Juked one tackler and picks up first down yardage. And the Roadrunners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Off the play fake on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. And he's got his man open downfield. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run. Early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of 1. Let's check out the early stats so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Got him. He's sacked.
That's a big sack by this defense here on 1st down. Now, the offense still has opportunities to rectify this situation, but it's not the best way to start a 1st and goal situation.
Flying for the touchdown on the right side. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Man, I really thought on 2nd goal you might see the offensive coordinator elect to throw the ball, but instead try to catch the defense napping by running, and man, does it backfire.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He cannot escape the defense with a sack.
Now that is stepping up by this defense and coming up with a great play. Now 3rd and goal, you come up with a sack, backs against the wall, they get this sack, and now forcing them into a possible field goal, and that's a win for the defense.
He knocks this one right through.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the fair catch, signaled for and taken. And the Army offense comes back out onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Always looking to throw. He pulls it in for a big gain. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Army. Made the defense look slow that time.
The key to me in this is the quarterback gets the ball out of his hands early. Allows the receiver to run underneath that deep ball on that post route for a beautiful touchdown.
And the PAT is good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. The UTSA offense is back out on the field now. They settled for a field goal in the last possession. They're looking for the end zone, no doubt here. 1st down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made on the out route. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. And the Roadrunners will crank up the tempo. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. He's found some room at the 45. That's a big gain, finally brought down near the 37. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. There's the handoff. Making people miss. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. And that run is good for 1st down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He's going to pull it down and run.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, UTSA. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the Army offense onto the field now. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. Breaking free at the 35. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
And that's a first down here for Army on the ground. Offensive line, look at these guys pushing, doing everything they can to help their back out. This is how you do it when you're Army. You've got to be able to sustain drives and pick up first downs.
And then first down, right back to the running game.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, it's a great toss play for the first down. One of the things I love about this play is you get the ball to the back's hands. Now you allow him to see the defense, kind of stretch the defense out, and then get north and south and pick up a first down.
The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the grab. They make the first down, brought down to the 31. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. So we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Dropping back. It's Washington. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Black Knights. This quarterback on fire today. Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the extra point is good. Makes it a 21-17 game. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Here comes the Roadrunners offense back out on the field now. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Back in motion now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. First and 10 play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. It's an out route, the catch made. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. First and goal, an opportunity to take the lead before halftime. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Roadrunners.
Chris, how about the call here with the wheel route? The running back, we know he can run the football, but here he shows his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield, and that wheel route is tough on a defense. Sometimes the back can get lost. Here he catches it, finds his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
PAT puts him up 3. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end end zone for a touchback. And the Army offense comes back out onto the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking to pass here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Army. Extra point up and good, so it's 28-24. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Roadrunners offense is back out there now. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quick completion to the tight end. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Goes down after making the grab. That's not going to be enough for a 1st down. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. The Roadrunners will line up to boot it away. The offense will have to punt for the first time this afternoon. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Army offense comes back out onto the field. Let's see how this offense plays this. They try to get some more points for the half or play it more conservatively. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the 1st down marker.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on their ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Washington. And he fires the football to the right side. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. And the Black Knights will have 1st and 10 here. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Cut quickly. But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picked.
Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Black Knights.
Pass interference. Defense.
Easy choice to decline the pass interference call, and the touchdown stands. PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the UTSA offense back out there. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. QB decides to keep it here. gets past the tackler into open space now. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Man, is this guy difficult to deal with or what? When your quarterback can just say, I am pulling this down and I am taking off myself on the option. He has that kind of speed. As a defense, all you can do is just say your prayers.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. On the junior, gets home, making a sack there. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. One more play before they head to the locker room. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's picked off in the end zone. Look out, he's got some space. Tackle after the pick, and that'll do it for the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, we wondered all week what this matchup would look like. So much at stake in this win-or-go-home game. And we've been treated to a fabulous first 2 quarters of playoff football.
And here comes the Army offense onto the field now. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
And that is a 1st down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do well.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Falls incomplete. Broken up by the defender nicely that time. And the Black Knights will bring their punt team onto the field. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. The UTSA offense is back out on the field now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. The DB is backing off from the line now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Runs into the teeth of that defense, picks up just a couple yards. And the Roadrunners hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And he's got it already past the 1st down marker. An explosive play. They finally got him, but at the 40. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense.
Boy, what a run here. I mean, the guy's got speed. He's elusive. He has the ability to escape. Here, the quarterback became a one-man disruptor and had the defense on their heels the whole time.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. 3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking right, this one caught. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And the Roadrunners pick up first down yards to keep the drive going. It's a quarterback keeper. Got a lane. Can he get in? Touchdown, UT San Antonio. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
This is just a great job by the offense coordinator and the quarterback. Seeing a weakness from the defense, taking advantage of a lack of numbers, using the design QB run, and putting 6 on the board.
Empty set as they try for the 2-point conversion. And the 2-point try is successful, making this just a 3-point lead. And now a timeout is taken. The receiving team wanting to talk about things here before the kickoff. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Army offense comes back out onto the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Always looking to throw. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Army. Well, Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That ball's incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. The big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
They'll run it from the gun. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. The Roadrunners come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Fires it to the wideout. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense first and goal from the 10. First down, looking to throw the ball. Trying to extend the play. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. Second and goal for the offense. From the shotgun, drops back. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, UTSA. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Moving right through the contact. He brings it back to the 18 before stepping out. And the Army offense comes back out onto the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with a big touchdown pass. And the defense make adjustments here. He's going to hand this off. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
And Kirk, it's Army in the lead here. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. All right, here comes the 4th quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a 1st down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
That run picks up 1st down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. That one moves the ball across the 40.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the 4th quarter, critical down in distances, and this guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
Important 2nd down play coming up. And now the handoff. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a 1st down.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
And the Black Knights pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here.
That's another good run here by this back. You know, he's been inside, he's been outside. At times, he's had to be patient, showing his vision. He now has 97 yards on the ground today. A few more carries, he's likely going to go over the century mark.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a 1st down, and no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
And the Black Knights starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Handoff as they try to work the clock here. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Tackle, but 1st down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They flip it to him on the jet sweep. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Again, thrown out of the RPO, it is complete. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. And there's the handoff. Fights off a defender. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big 1st half, and he's already at it again.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Tailback takes the handoff again. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. We go with a direct snap. Runs through the defender. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive